Stop laughing. You gonna laugh all night?
I can do whatever I want.
Oh yeah, these are your rules.
That's right. Hi, I'm just Patrice, and welcome to Headboard Conversation. But before we get started, I need you to take your pants off. It's about to go down. Today, in my bed, we have John, JD, Mr. Davis, per se. And we're going to talk about polygamy, the understanding of having more than one relationship, managing multiple households, and how important it is to understand what you're getting yourself into before you make that move. Because a lot of people think they want multiple loves, multiple wives, multiple families, until it comes down to the nitty gritty. So we're about to get it in. Hey John, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Are you?
Yes.
I know, you're so handsome.
Thank you.
So handsome. So I'm so glad that you came to hang out with me today. Absolutely excited about this. Hanging out in the bed, part naked, just loving it. So can I offer you something to drink before I have some more of mine? Cause
sure.
You know, would you like some?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So here's my thing for tonight. I want you to be comfortable. Do you mind holding that? I want you to be yourself. Completely yourself. However, there are a few rules. Okay?
Okay.
Like, I would say I'm always right, but I'm not always right.
Yeah, we know.
However, I'm always right.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You're so good and obedient. I love it. So, have you ever thought about having a polyamorous relationship?
Sure. Every man does.
Like, literally thought about it, though. Not just, I just want more than one chick to fuck on.
Yes.
You like that?
It's all right.
It's not sweet. Is it too sweet for you?
Mm-mm.
Would you like to put something in it?
No, I'm all right.
Okay, you sure? Okay. Great. So every man thinks about it. Thinks about, okay, I want to have sex with more than one woman, or I just want to have more than one chick in the house. Like
more than
what?
one chick in the house. I believe that's every man's fantasy to have more than one chick in the house. Not just the per se, I'm sleeping with more than one chick, but all together, she knows and her knows, all together. Just one big bang bang.
Okay, but like, it's a lot that comes along with that.
Yes.
You do understand that. And a lot of men don't understand that.
True.
Having two women in the house. So tell me, you say every man thinks about it. Tell me what your polyamorous fantasy looks like. Like, explain to, like, give me details.
It'll be a power team. Us really hanging out together, having fun. For me, it's not really about the sex. It's the cohesiveness of just say one fulfills this part and another has that part. Everybody plays a role in the relationship.
Okay, so give me details on those roles, because you know they say a lot. Women don't know what they want, and guys supposedly know what they want about everything.
Okay, for
me,
know
that, you know.
For instance, like if you was with a person, just say per se, that's in the bed by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, can handle all the functions of the normal day-to-day routine. We go to lunch, we could go to dinner by 8:30, 9 o'clock. My body is just shutting down, going to sleep.
Okay.
Then you need that party girl where, okay, I'm gonna pick up the rest. For instance, my lifestyle where in the relationship that I've been in, that is the norm. 9, 10 o'clock, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm ready to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. So you find attention and details from somebody else that picks up the slack. And if you can make both of those things work, like hello.
But how does that work for you? Because now you got one chick that's working in the family, working your family life from like 9 to 9, and then another chick that's on third shift. Like, so you up 24/7? Like, when do you sleep?
Don't even sleep when I die. You.
When do you work?
At night. I work.
Okay, what I'm saying, you can't work and be out kicking.
What I'm saying, you have a normal lifestyle. What I'm saying is, on the weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, when you're free.
Nobody wants to just be a weekend girl. I'm just telling you from perspective.
No, and I'm not saying just to be a weekend girl. You'll have, for instance, I work third shift.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong. Okay. My normal family life, she's at work from 9 to 5. My out-of-body experience, she works from second shift, noon to just say 9 at night.
Okay.
So send the kids off, send the wife off. Then it's our time from to 12 o'clock till she goes. Have a quick nap, pick the kids up. Wife comes home, deal with that situation.
Let's pause. So the other chick ain't your wife?
No, well, this is the fantasy.
I'm just trying to understand.
So this is the fantasy.
Because you keep calling one woman the wife and the other chick is like this extra woman.
So
what the hell, dude?
So let's say.
Okay.
Type A.
Type A and type
B. However
you
want to put it, however you want to say. Example A.
These are your examples. I'm just trying to tell you that the way you're describing
let's put it together. If they all can stay in the same house, that would be great.
So are they both wives?
Sure, yes. If they stay in the same house, if you could get both of them on board, yeah, you could be wife A.
Board, you got a plan like a wife.
Yeah, thinking of the master plan, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Hell no.
Trust me, like.
Oh my God! So what? I'm just telling you. I hear you with your plan.
Okay.
I'm not beefing your plan.
Don't beef my plan.
But one plan in your plan. One is like this wholesome, you know what I'm saying, take care of the family.
But that's how it is.
Hold on.
Okay,
and the other chick is this romping chick that you get. She don't get to be like the homebody. What if at some point in time she want to be treated like your wife, like coveted and such? You get what I'm saying? Is that an issue?
No, you find that balance. With
her too, though.
With her too. With everybody in a relationship, it has to be a balance, and I think that's why that's the taboo of it because. One person feelings gets involved, or I don't feel appreciated.
But in polyamorous relationships, everybody's feelings involved. Like we all get involved.
And everybody's involved, right? But
what if the other girl has
all of them? But hold on, if they have children, they become your children. You seen that one show on TLC where I don't know how white people do it. I need to move to Utah. Look at his book. Like, hey, how did you get that up?
You're gonna move to Utah.
I'm moving to Utah. It's legal there.
It is.
And forget Christianity. I'm becoming a Mormon.
What? You mean it?
I ain't mean that. I ain't mean that. But it looks really good. But if you really watch their show,
stupid.
They say, well, I feel this way. I feel that way. And so even though. And this is my
dealing. You've been studying.
What? No, trust me. I look at a lot of TV.
Okay.
But this is my notion of learning women. All of them wants the same thing. You could cry about it.
I'm gonna take a little sip.
Okay, no, take a sip.
Go ahead.
We're gonna take a sip to that.
I'm just listening to what you're saying. Go ahead. All of them want the same thing. Go ahead.
It is. They want to feel secure. They want to feel whole, and they want to be cared about.
You said whole or whole?
Whole.
Like complete?
And a whole.
I just want to say that. I just want to be clear on that because he said they want to feel whole.
WHOL.
Okay, I just want to be clear.
Yeah. But no, and those type of things is what a relationship is built on.
Okay.
But when you have other variables in it, it takes away from that when they feeling vulnerable because, I feel this person is getting more attention than I am.
Okay.
How do you balance that out?
That's a good question. How do you balance that out, Mr. I got two women?
I don't know. That's the trick.
That's why you ain't did the shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure it out. Gee.
That's a lot of work,
That's a lot of work. But
do you have any children?
Yeah, I got 5.
You got 5 children. And 5 children and I'm just saying, how you trying to invite some polyamorous situation into your world?
Honestly, okay.
You got 5
for me,
children.
honestly,
yes,
I think I'll be like this. It'll be like this. It'll be a whole family situation.
Okay.
Honestly, where just say, for instance, you like to do this, we'll do that.
Okay.
If you in the bed at 9 o'clock and you don't enjoy nightlife, and another person do, let's enjoy the nightlife. I'll enjoy the nightlife with somebody else.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, if all of us want to go out through the day, we go out.
Together?
Together. Why not?
I'm just asking.
Be like an Oreo cookie,
An Oreo cookie? Yeah. That sounds so
sexy.
Color-like.
It'll be like your color. Then we get us a light-skinned one, put her in the middle. Put her in the middle.
I don't even know how I feel about that.
Or even if she was chocolate, it'd be a chocolate covered Oreo. Them was good back in the day.
That was good back in the day. Ooh. I thought you didn't like food and sex.
Do I like? No, I was a kid eating that.
I was just wondering.
Food and sex.
No, we're not gonna talk about food and sex. We'll talk about this polyamorous stuff.
But I think that's the goal of it. If they could get people to understand what do they want, the lane they're in, it could work.
Do you think that the situations fall apart like that when it becomes to because of the women who are fluctuating or men who fail to communicate properly what they want?
Both. Honestly, I think it's both. It's even situations, you think about why so many people have side niggas.
And, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, think about it.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Side niggas.
Niggas, or why guys have side chicks, and then when shit go wrong.
Guys have side chicks.
Yeah, guys, and trust me, there's a lot of women that have side niggas.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't have to know. Maybe you don't know.
Okay.
But you're single, so you don't have to worry about that.
Even if I wasn't.
But anyway, we'll drink to that.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
But anyway, why guys have side chicks? Because it's a piece of them that's not being fulfilled at home. And
hold on, partner.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Some dudes have side chicks on G motherfucking P.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They just being selfish.
Oh, some dudes.
Some dudes. But majority.
Okay, you know, I will concede. I will concede and say that I personally believe that the majority of men who are unfaithful or step outside of their relationships, something is not happening to fulfill a need that they have at home.
Correct.
And they ought to offset that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They go looking for it somewhere, and it don't necessarily be a search for sex.
True.
It just be a search for something else sex comes along sometimes because men like to fuck.
It's good company.
And I ain't tripping it.
Yeah, it's good company.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my stance. I take it comfortably.
This is what I found out, even in those. Why, and this is just my experience, why you ain't tell me about her. And even though I already know, I already know this is a setup, why you ain't tell me about her? We could have worked it out and made it do what it do. I laugh. I'm like,
oh my God.
What is the problem now? I hate her. Why you hate her? It's not her fault. But
okay, let me explain something to you.
What?
Let's be clear. It's her fault if she knew and participated. Let me explain.
Why?
Let me explain and participated willingly with no regards to me. Let me explain to you why women feel that way.
Listen to that.
You can't. Let me explain to you why women feel that way. Okay. Because there is supposed to be some set of camaraderie that women have that men honor way more than we do. I'm just telling you. I'm just keeping it 100.
I don't know.
Men honor it more than we do. However, the expectation is always there. Don't be with my man. I'm not saying that's how it goes down. I'm just telling you it's what people expect.
At the end of the day, I expect a guy to be a guy. Unless it's a close friend.
Oh, nigga.
Unless if it's a close.
Don't you dare say I expect a guy to be a guy.
Because I'm a guy. Because if you came to me, hold on. If you came to me, like, listen, I got a dude.
Listen.
No, listen. Like, let me tell you. If you came to me, like, yo, I'm in this situation, XYZ, and he don't know me, and you be like, me personally, I'm not going to honor that because it's your choice. His fault is not with me. You're not going to honor that? No.
What if you know him?
Depends on how close I know him. Honestly,
depending on how well you know him.
Pound creep life.
Well, damn.
Creep life. Shout out to the creep life. No, honestly, when I'm saying if we...
Did you just do a hashtag creep life?
Creep life. Okay. But anyway, if I don't have a rapport with that person, I don't care because it's not my fault.
Okay.
And that's what I mean. But if I have a rapport with this person, like we grew, I can't even say if we grew up together.
You know what?
But,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to try to explain the concept of rapport.
Yeah.
You know, if you feel a relationship obligation or a respect obligation to the person, then there's something.
Yeah,
to
something
look
there.
forward to.
But
let me explain to you that's the difference between the way men and women think.
because
I'm just trying to tell you, we
now
don't
watch
think
this.
like that,
Y'all don't
typically.
think like that. It's just situations once. Well, why she do that? Because
Do you want to taste this?
a woman, I'm gonna say
I'll
this.
turn around so you don't get my lipstick.
I was trying to get the lipstick, but it's okay.
Do you want my lipstick on you?
Go ahead, put your lipstick on.
Here you go.
Ooh, shucky ducky quack quack. This is really good.
Is it? I know, isn't it great?
Yeah. But it's like once I asked the question, what she knew about me, why she didn't stop? Because that's my friend. And whatever I feed her is gonna rule no matter how much she feel. And plus, if the other party is not necessarily intervening on, hey, you doing wrong, why you doing this, why you doing this, and making a fight for the case of the relationship. So whatever you feed is gonna flow.
You sound like a pimp.
Damn, I ain't trying to be.
I'm just trying to. I just want to say.
I ain't trying to be.
We don't want to pretend that that's not the case.
No, I'm not a pimp. I'm not a pimp.
I know you're not, but I don't want to pretend.
No pretending.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is where we come in at trying to understand the difference between the way men and women think.
Okay.
And I'm doing my best to represent for my sisters, because the truth of the matter is, you know, I have a whole different outlook on the way things flow in and out, and the difference between logic and emotional decisions.
Let me ask you this.
You want to ask me questions?
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Let me think. Okay, this one. We'll see about the next one. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Could you be in a poly? Could you be in a poly relationship?
Absolutely. I could.
I need your number. After this.
Do you need my number? Let me tell you why, though.
Okay.
Because polyamorous relationships are not about sex.
True.
Okay? It's nothing about that. The whole point of that relationship is to be able to establish a foundation so that all parties involved, whether that means children, other adults, whatever the case may be, can communally survive. You get what I'm saying? And the end goal in that is the biggest issue that most women have is, I don't want to share that dick. That's just it. It's mine, and that's because we are taught monogamy and the value in monogamy, the preciousness of monogamy, the preciousness. Just bear with me.
I'm listening.
The preciousness of one-on-one. You get what I'm saying? Which is why, and I stand by this faction in my own relationship. Choose me. Just hear me out. Let me explain that. When I say choose me, I basically mean don't put yourself or anybody before me. You got an option. Life is about choices. You choose to put shoes on. You choose to get dressed every morning. You choose to go to work. You go. Yeah. But it's a fucking choice.
No choice.
You know what I'm saying? No, it is though.
Yeah, it is a
you
choice.
Know what I'm saying? There are options to go along with that. You may not agree with, but there is a choice. You get what I'm saying? And so when it comes to relationships and people and understanding how what you want, you understand what I'm saying? I want you to choose me, because that is a choice that you make. It's not like you stuck, because when you obligated to do something, you do something and it ain't nothing to you. Choose me, then you're here by desire, by, you know what I'm saying, by necessity, and that is what I want for me.